we had Nelson Mandela. We have him still, carrying the conscience of freedom now, its fearless enactment to the moral challenges of a new time in human responsibility for others and ourselves. And I am now going to have, if it can be produced, the extraordinary honor of placing reverently in your hands, Madiba, Nelson Mandela, the Art for Amnesty Ambassador of Conscience Award. It's tribute to and the deep gratitude of the world for your greatness, your conscience.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to be here today to enjoy the warm company of friends like Nadine Godina and to know that Seamus Heaney is with us through his words. That I'm being honored by Amnesty International members from around the world is a joy. And knowing that the honor Ambassador of Conscience is inspired by the great Irish writer is heartening indeed. Like Amnesty International, I have been struggling for justice and human rights for long years. I have retired from public life now, but as long as injustice and inequality persist in our world, none of us can fully rest. We must become stronger still. Through the work of the Nelson Mandela Foundation, the Nelson Mandela Children's Fund, and the Mandela Rhodes Foundation, I am continuing my struggle for human rights. It is my fervent wish, as I come together with human rights activists around the world today, that we shine the candle of hope for the forgotten prisoners of poverty. Like slavery and apartheid, poverty is not natural. It is people who have made poverty and tolerated poverty, and it is people who will overcome it. And overcoming poverty is not a gesture of charity. It is an act of justice. It is the protection of a fundamental human rights, the right to dignity and a decent life. While poverty persists, there is no true freedom. Amnesty International is right to make the struggle against poverty its focus for the coming years. Amnesty International is also campaigning to stop violence against women. We know that the AIDS pandemic affects us all, and that it is women who bear the most significant burden of HIV and AIDS. As daughters, mothers, sisters, and grandmothers, Every day they experience and live out the reality of this pandemic. They are the forgotten prisoners of today. I have spoken before about the need for a turning point. I see this award as one more step towards that turning point. I thank you.
May I now invite members of Amnesty International for a photo session around Mr. Mandela, where he's seated over there. Please come over there for a photo session with Mr. Mandela.
Good thing you stayed so handsome.